Welcome! These are our big sellers. You're a lucky lady. We sell these things as fast as we can stock them.
Is kept in such good condition.
For your components.
Our hotel. Thank you for coming. Enjoy your journey.
Here you go. I managed to get you what you wanted.
This is it. This is exactly what I was looking for. Thank you. With this as a present, I will finally be able to approach Candace. All right, that's it. Work can wait. I've been putting this off long enough. It's time I talk to Candace. Hi?
Oh, hey! I haven't seen you around here in a while. And you're with that nice lady who helped me.
You know who I am? And you remember me? Gosh, I don't know what to say.
Of course I remember you. How could I forget? You were practically my very first fan. Even back when I was totally unpopular and no one would come to my shows, you'd always be there watching every baton twirl. So, anyway, what do you two want to talk about?
Oh, right. That is to say, what I mean is...
Are you okay?
I want to marry you, but we could just be friends. That would be okay. Whatever you want.
You should have just said the friends bit. That's when it hit me. Realization like a bolt of lightning. Watching this young couple's first exchange, I remembered something from far in the past. I once knew a young couple who were in love. Sarah and Snow. They meant the world to each other, but it took me too long to see it. The memory brought a pang of regret. What if I'd been there when they first met? If I'd seen the seeds of their love first planted, maybe I could have given my blessing from the beginning, instead of waiting until it was almost too late. Congratulations. So, Tommaso, are you glad you finally took the plunge?
Am I? And it was all thanks to you. You gave me the courage I needed. I mean, you're like our Cupid.
Thank you, Lightning!
Light, just now when you were watching those two talk, did you say anything?
Good evening.
Under your breath,
It's now
perhaps?
7 p.m. and the night.
I don't...
I swear I saw Cole identical to him over in
Sarala, do you have a minute?
Yes, I do. What is it?
There's someone who wants to meet you. It's the man who told me about your father. He was with him at the end.
You mean you found someone who talked to Father before he passed?
Something like that. What do you say?
Okay. Where should I meet them?
Do you know Chef Arius's restaurant? He'll be there.
I do! It's that little place in Arius Village, right?
Bonjour. I have heard all about you from Cole's father. Please, come in. Your timing is perfect. The other 3 members of Mademoiselle's party arrived moments ago.
Sarala.
Father? You're alive!
Yes. And I'd like to explain why. I couldn't just abandon you. You deserve to know the whole story.
Sarala, let me explain.
Who are you?
Have you forgotten me? I suppose I don't blame you. I'm Cole's father, your grandfather. I know. They told you I was dead.
Wait, what's going on?
This may be hard to conceive, but I faked my death. I wanted Cole to grow up and learn to do things on his own. That's why I staged the whole thing, and kept it up all these years. And now your father wants to go off on his own and leave you behind. For both your sakes. But unlike me, he wants to do it the right way. He wants you to grant him your blessing before he departs.
I'm so sorry, Sarala. I wanted to tell you, but I just couldn't. I'm going on a journey. I have to do it. To find your mother.
Oh, I just knew it. I knew you hadn't given up on Mother, even after all the time that's passed.
Why don't you all have a seat? You can't continue talking inside the restaurant.
Do you think Cole can persuade Sarala? She doesn't seem happy about it.
I'm not worried. Sarala knows more than he thinks she does. Are you lost?
Gracious me, where did you come from?
If you're that jumpy, maybe you shouldn't wander out here at night.
I'm not wandering. I'll have you know that I'm pursuing science. Important science. Yes, I'm on these plains for a reason. I'm here to learn more about the breeding habits of the fuzzy sheep.
Look, you're dedicated. That's great. But is it worth dying for? There are monsters out here.
Yes, I know. It is believed that fuzzy sheep mate only at night. I've tried on a number of occasions to track them back to the breeding grounds, but each time, a marauding monster has driven me away. I've been forced to make my observations from this distant spot, so as not to endanger the sheep by attracting more monsters. However, it is dangerous work.
That sounds foolhardy to me.
I accept the risks. And do you mind? I have work to do. Unless, that is, you would care to help me.
Maybe, but you're putting yourself in too much danger.
Oh, I know it's reckless. But I have no choice. The whole of science eagerly awaits my results.
Why don't I make the observations for you? I can keep the monsters away at the same time, and then let you know what I see. That sound good?
But... Oh, dash it. Very well. It is far from ideal. But what choice do I have? Monsters seem drawn to me like flies to a pile of behemoth dung. As far as I can tell, the fuzzy sheep spend the night amongst the ruins atop that hill. I hope you will meet with more success than I.
I'll do my best. Now, will you go home?
Fine. I shall await your report in Arius Village.
We can scatter them easily. You can't read me. This looks a lot like an egg. It can't belong to the sheep.
What do you have there? Is it an egg?
What are you doing out here? I told you to wait for me in Arius.
I couldn't just loiter around the village, twiddling my thumbs and waiting for you.
You could have been killed. But now that you're here, you might as well take a look at this. I found it in one of the sheep's nests. What do you make of it?
You did? Are you sure it was a sheep's nest? Let me see. Gracious! Could it be? This is incredible. I do believe you have found the first verified fuzzy sheep egg.
A sheep egg? You're joking. I mean, that's impossible. Sheep don't lay eggs.
Oh, I assure you it's entirely possible. As a scientist, I can tell you that many kinds of animals lay eggs, not just birds and reptiles. For example, monotremes are mammals that lay eggs. although I admit they are decidedly uncommon. So, it's all clear now. That's why the sheep return to the same place every night. They have to sit on their nests and incubate the eggs through the cold night.
These are the sheep's nesting grounds.
Yes! It's the greatest biological discovery of the century! Here, let me have the egg. I shall guard it with my life. If I can keep the embryo alive, and a fuzzy lamb hatches from it, it will be the final incontrovertible proof of my discovery. The decades of work and self-sacrifice have at last borne fruit. Thank you for everything.
Now redemption is yours.
Be careful not to... Don't forget to buy a ticket.
Some scientists went to the next train coming.
Everyone seems to be talking about a swordsman named
It's almost nightfall.
Chaos is getting thicker.
The horror's over.
But I think that smile suits her so much better.
A witch?
the darkness brought here by the children of Etra.
Have you heard? A hero has emerged from the depths of the war. I like old Renalf. He's one of my favorites.
Way to change course. Blood's up now. They play with fire.
There are heretics.
Look, a witch.
I've been told never to
She's like
step
a
foot in
siren. My house is chaos is coming. I hope you can make everyone.
did a fantastical job, Lightning!
This won't take long.
Junko! Miss Mighty Savior! I'm so happy Saz found his smile again. I can take a little... The graveyard is just...
One, please.
Everyone seems to be talking about a swordsman.
No one will curse me. One way.
The heretics are creatures of the dark. There's no place for them in the city of light.
One way.
Okay.
This one.
Trains departing from the North Station are expressed to Yusnan. Passengers wishing to travel to the Wildlands or Dead Dunes should board trains departing from the South Station.
What happened here?
The Yusnan train is now arriving.
This is not right.
I swear to you.
North. You got the Den of Thieves. That's the north. And what's left of you. Could it be? Could it be?
You're down. You got in my way.
I can't handle this.
I don't like this.
Whoa, whoa, whoa!
Close your eyes. I'll be quick. Ends now. You can't win me. Close your eyes. I'll be quick. I'll make 'em dance.
Oh, great. You again.
Now that I have Ranulph's journal, I know who was behind the murders of his wife and child. You've been running ever since. You even faked your own death.
I knew someone would make me. You got me. So you know everything. Yeah, I did it. I killed his family. I took the lives of his beautiful wife and daughter. All for a little money. The one who hired me had a rival business, and he wanted Ranulph out of the game. He's long gone, though. Passed away some time ago.
After you took care of business for this man, did you also steal the journal?
Again, that was me. Years after the incident, something happened to Ranulph. One day, he just seemed to forget the whole thing ever happened. I thought it was a lucky break on my part. I figured it was the best thing for all of us.
But why didn't you just dispose of it? It would have been easier than giving it to someone for safekeeping. And if it links you to the crime, why help me find it?
Guilt. I was too much of a coward to turn myself in, but I think I was waiting for someone to figure it out. I wanted this day to come. I'm tired of running. Turn me in, arrest me, do what you want.
It's not up to me to decide your punishment. Not even the Order. I'd say it's up to Ranulph. Wouldn't you?
So be it. I'll be right here waiting for retribution. Hey, I know you don't owe me anything, but do me a favor, will you? Don't tell my son about this, okay? That's all I ask.
Who's your son?
Name's Marlon. He's my stepson. A good kid. He's nothing like me. Got his own business and everything.
Marlon? He's not a baker by any chance, is he?
You know him? Even though I'm not his real father, he sends me money on a regular basis. You know, to get by. He has a good heart. I couldn't ask for a better son. I really don't deserve a boy.
Light, isn't Marlon the boy Ranulph is so fond of? The one who bakes him those muffins that he loves? So much?
This does complicate things, but Ranulph insisted he wants to know the truth, and that's what I'm gonna give him.
Really? Even though something like this could ruin their friendship?
must be vanquished.
Do you remember touch of the wind on you? Soft to the whispers of angel that falls in love. Do you remember the sound of the ocean waves breaking a long time after time? Believing in magic can make you strong. Tell everyone that this is a place where you belong. Everything looks shiny in that sun. A day in your life. Close your eyes to find yourself in wonderful world. Everything feels like your fantasy. A night in your life. Close your eyes to find yourself in mystic timeline. Do you remember touch of the wind on you? Soft to the whispers of angel that falls in love. Do you remember the sound of the ocean waves breaking a long time after time? Believing in magic can make you strong. Tell everyone that this is a place where you belong. Everything looks shiny in that sun. A day in your life. Close your eyes to find yourself in wonderful world. Everything feels like your fantasy. A night in your life. Close your eyes to find yourself in mystic timeline. Do you remember touch of the wind on you? Softer than whispers of angels that falls in love. Do you remember the sound of the ocean waves? Breaking a long time after time. Believing in magic can make you strong. Tell everyone that this is a place where you belong. Everything looks shiny in that sun. A day in your life. Close your eyes to find yourself in wonderful world. Everything feels like your fantasy. A night in your life. Close your eyes to find yourself in mystic timeline. Do you remember touch of the wind on you? Softer than whispers of angels that falls in love. Do you remember the sound of the ocean waves? Breaking a long time after time. Believing in magic can make you strong. Tell everyone that this is a place where you belong. Everything looks shiny in that sun. A day in your life. Close your eyes to find yourself in wonderful world. Everything feels like your fantasy. A night in your life. Close your eyes to find yourself in mystic timeline. Do you remember touch of the wind on you? Softer than whispers of angels that falls in love. Do you remember the sound of the ocean waves? Breaking a long time after time. Believing in magic can make you strong. Tell everyone that this is a place where you belong. Everything looks shiny in that sun. A day in your life. Close your eyes to find yourself in wonderful world. Everything feels like your fantasy. A night in your life. Close your eyes to find yourself in mystic timeline. Do you remember touch of the wind on you? Softer than whispers of angels that falls in love. Do you remember the the sound of the ocean waves breaking a long time after time. Believing in magic can make you strong. Tell everyone that this is a place where you belong. Everything looks shiny in the sun. A day in your life. Close your eyes to find yourself in wonderful world. Everything feels like your fantasy. A night in your life. Close your eyes to find yourself in mystic timeline.
Light, it's almost time to transport you back to the Ark, to recalibrate the time distortion.
I'm so sorry, but I'm out of flour, so I haven't been able to bake today.
Oh, Marlon, you're so kind to come all this way just to tell me that. Never mind, I'll just have extras tomorrow.
You won't have to wait that long, I promise. I'll be back later.
I've decided to tell Ranulph the truth. The cold, harsh, unforgiving truth of his past. Even though it could cause him to lose a dear friend. Ranulph, I know who killed your family. He lives right here in Luxarian. He's been in hiding since he committed that crime.
Are you sure? Who is he?
The man's name is Reddick. His home is in the Warren for obvious reasons, and I found out something else about him too. But I'm not sure you really want to hear it.
I'd like to know, please. I'm done running from the past. I'd even forgotten about the family I once loved. From now on, I'm seeing things for what they really are.
All right. This Reddick, the man who killed your family, he has a stepson. His name... it's Marlon.
What? You mean my Marlon?
What are you going to do? Are you going to inform the Order of this information that's come to light? Or do you want to take matters into your own hands?
I'd rather not do anything. I just want to continue spending my days just like this. Nothing more. After all, we have few days left.
You forgive him?
No, but I'd rather Marlon didn't know. Imagine what it would be like to find out your father is a killer. You've helped me discover the truth, and I have no regrets. But Marlon's innocent. What would be the point of burdening him with this sort of knowledge? His smile is what kept me going all this time. His friendship is what saved me. I don't want revenge. I also don't want to be the reason Marlon loses his father.
If that's what you want, I'll respect your wishes. The case has already been closed, and the suspect declared dead. No reason to bring him back to life now.
Thank you. My family would have wanted it this way. I can almost feel them smiling at me from above. Besides, I wouldn't want anything like this to stop Marlon from baking those delicious muffins of his. I'll continue to chronicle my life in my journal. But only about the precious moments I spent with my wife and daughter. I just want to document my memories. I want to leave proof of their existence.
The scenery today is the same as yesterday. But for Ranulph, nothing is the same. His entire world has changed. The past can never be undone. Yet, he has chosen to exempt a stranger from punishment. He didn't need saving, just someone to remind him of his strength and courage.
Softer than whispers of angel that falls in love. Do you remember the sound of the ocean waves? Breaking a long time after time. Believing in magic can make you strong. Tell everyone that this is a place where you belong. Everything looks shiny in that sun. A day in your life. Close your eyes to find yourself in wonderful world. Everything feels like your fantasy. A night in your life. Close your eyes to find yourself in mystic timeline.
In half an hour, you'll be transported back to the Ark.
Do you remember that of the wind on you? Soft to the whispers of angel that falls in love. Do you remember the sound of the ocean waves? Breaking a long time after time.
You do know that it's almost time, don't you?
You strong. Tell everyone that this is a place where you belong. Everything looks shiny in that sun. A day in your life. Close your eyes to find yourself in wonderful world. Everything feels like your fantasy. A night in your life. Close your eyes to
Grant the Forsaken World more time.
How's life on the surface?